Hello everyone, this is Group 4. This is our presentation for Production and Service Operations Management Project under Milestone 2. The group presenters are Zhanabayev, Shynggys Toremurat, and Shaiholla Sabit. Now let's talk about the strategy and mission of BA Group Company. First of all, it's focused on the construction and development of different types of infrastructure facilities. Secondly, the unique abilities of the companies are following strong brand equity, reliable business partnership, development system of the company, and lastly, the professional development of employees. The mission of the company is building happiness for their customers and clients, as well as providing professional opportunities for their employees. The vision is to enter top 100 construction companies in the world. There are mainly three main components of corporate culture, which are, first of all, the utilization of lean approach across all the projects of the company. Secondly, the prospective planning from 10 to 20 years. And lastly, it's the attitude towards the work of employees. It's that every employee has an opportunity to become a shareholder of the company and apparently the owner of the company. BA Group Holding has diversified its business in construction sphere into 5 divisions. BA Development is focused on the construction and development of real estates. BA Construction Engineering is focused on industrial and civil construction facilities. BA Infra Construction is focused on the construction of roads and highways. BA Property is focused on selling the real estate. And lastly, BA Clients is focused on maintenance of residential complexes. Talking about the core competitive priorities, the company has two. First of all is the quality of products and services provided. In 2018, they have invested $3 million in employees training, thereby increasing their professional competency, which has resulted in higher quality of products and services being provided. Secondly, is the building of their own IT ecosystem under BA Innovations. They have developed smart home automation system called Connect Home, and they have developed mobile app for constructors called Opera Build. And lastly, it's the utilization of BIM technology within the company. The second core priority is time. In 2018, 22-floor building, Cornboard Towers, was finished in 13 months instead of planned 22 months. In order to have an overview of operations management in the company, we have provided SWOT analysis. So let's talk about the strengths of the company. First of all, it's a strong brand equity. It was listed top 250 global constructors since 2014. Secondly, it's a diversified operations, which has happened after 2008 economic crisis. Thirdly, it's openness to innovations. It's utilizing lean methodology across the company. It's providing high qualifications trainings for their employees and developing their own IT ecosystem under BA Innovations. And lastly, it's the integrated supply chain, provision of high quality construction materials. Now, let's talk about the weaknesses of the company. First of all, it's a lack of qualified personnel in the labor market. And secondly, it's the quality of construction. Despite the fact that one of the core priorities of the company is quality, there is still a gap in that overview, especially in under subcontractors and by client service provision. Now let's talk about the external factors, starting from opportunities. First of all, it's the maintenance of niche market of smart home automation system in Kazakhstan. Secondly, it's the entrance to the construction in an oil and gas industry, for example, with Shynggys. And thirdly, it's the governmental support state programs. And lastly, the threats of the company. First of all, is the international supply chain, because majority of construction materials are delivered from abroad. Secondly, is the economic situation in the country, is a currency exchange, the purchasing powers of customers is also tightly connected with the economic situation of the country. And last is the deterrence of potential buyers by high cost of products and services provided by the company.
Since BI Group wants to be in the top 100 construction companies worldwide, it's always looking for constant improvements and process optimizations. With this purpose, I have created a new division, BI Innovations. The goal of BI Innovations is to help companies to optimize processes and finally to decrease costs. On this slide, you can see how a company works. Firstly, it analyzes the existing problems in a company. Either the department comes with a problem or BI Innovation itself observes it. The next step is to explore solutions and test that solution on a pilot project. If the project is successful, it will be implemented on other projects as a new standard. Until now, BI Innovations mainly focused on improving construction-related processes, but right now it's aiming to apply the same mechanism all over the company departments. On this slide, you can see four main directions in which BI Innovations is working. The first one is optimization of business processes. Here, goal is to speed up the process by simplifying them. The second direction is big data. As its name implies, it's a constant data analytics. Since the company is huge, the amount of data is increasing day by day. For example, this direction invented a new system which automatically sets a price for the meter squared depending on the demand on the market. The another direction is technology, where the goal is to offer better construction material alternatives. And the last direction is productivity, which conducts a performance analysis of the processes. On this slide, I would like to show you the most useful products offered by BI Innovations. Project Dashboard. It's one of the most useful and critical products in the company. Through this dashboard, you can monitor the project status and get all the necessary information regarding it. For example, you can monitor expected duration and actual duration of the project, and the reasons why the project is being late. Also, current profits and all related costs about the project. The next product is Opera Build. It's an online platform. On this platform, project team may order materials and launch all the necessary documents. This really simplifies the process and time. Another product is alternative construction materials. A number of materials has been standardized in the company. Most of these materials decrease project duration and costs. The last one is technologies. A number of technologies were applied which speeded up the construction processes or helped to get the vital information from the project. For example, during winter time, weather in Nur-Sultan is harsh and there is a constant messages from Kazgidromet about storm warnings, and as a result all construction works must be stopped. However, the information provided by Kazgidromet is not always accurate, and as a solution, BI Innovations installed its own local weather stations in Nur-Sultan, in 4 points in the city, and they give more accurate information about the weather rather than Kazgidromet. And
Let's talk about supply chain processes. SBA Group is a large holding. It hires external contractors and suppliers for the workforce and raw materials. And when it is needed, engineers may order for needed materials through Opera Build platform. At the same time, contractors and suppliers log into BA partners to monitor this need. BA Group opens tender for suppliers and tender winners sign the supply contract. After supplier delivers needed material, he receives payment. In that supply chain, BA Group acquires all the materials required for construction processes and all the engineering systems required. And at the end of supply chain, BA Group delivers residential complexes, roads, and urban infrastructure objects. How the holding assess suppliers? By supplier performance during construction process, by supplier's activity during guarantee period, this is 3 years after object is completed, and analysis of delivered product quality during guarantee period in order to see the quality of work performed. SBA Group operates in construction projects. Its main production process strategy is process focused because every project is unique. There is a skilled personnel and general purpose equipment. There's the planning and scheduling could be challenging because of product flows, but in recent time, due to COVID and having Modex plant, a group started doing repetitive focus by doing modular houses. So there is a mix of repetitive and process focused strategies. Talking about production strategies, there is a re-engineering of company structure and business processes. There is a need for variable cost reduction. The group aims setting of construction trends in Kazakhstan. The group aims to integration of industrial modular construction, and it aims to reduce the project timeline up to 6 months. This fully complies with corporate strategies because BA Group aims to be the first, to be innovative, and to be a leader of the market. Talking about company's production strategy, it was decided that this made to stop because the main product is a house. It is produced and constructed before the order placed. Every real estate asset is in stock in a marketplace, in that case in sales department, and consumer buys proposed product but not orders it. Let me present you a flowchart of buying real estate from BA Group. Firstly, customer arrives at the website or at sales department. Then customer waits for manager to serve. Then consumer selects the real estate assets, is it commercial, is it flat or something else. And then after he selects, he decides how to buy for cash, use credit or mortgage, or use a trade-in option. Then after everything is agreed, consumer obtains legal documents for the asset, then he leaves website or sales department. And after some time, as construction project completes, the consumer obtains his real estate asset. So let's talk about company strategy. In terms of IT, BA Group is a leader because it has own IT company called BA Innovations. Company aims to digitalize all of the business processes inside. It aims to develop own application for internal usage such as Opera build, own CRM systems, and so on. Also, BA Group uses advanced analytics, advanced data analytics. It uses big data, incoming and outgoing. In terms of HR strategy, BA Group has own training and development center for workers called BA University. It has competitive salaries, and also company propose social benefit packages. And there's a great extent of promotion opportunities. In terms of general problems and recommendations, we can say that BA Group has a high level of bureaucracy and there is a variable quality of product delivered. How to address these problems? We can propose optimization of business practices and follow set standards of quality.